Hello, Jello everybody. Welcome to HelloOJelloStudio again. And today we're gonna watch a couple's. What is that? Is it reaction videos, explanation videos? I don't know, boy. Exactly. I'm watching two One Piece live action, the Netflix series that is coming August 31st, probably in a couple hours throughout the day. There's more new footages about the trailers that come out and more details, and I'm really hyped. I've been spoiling myself with reviews, all the people making YouTube videos about it, and I'm just hyped because I'm a fan of the One Piece series, on the manga and the anime, but I love it. So this video is gonna be like a little more breakdown and explanation of the One Piece series, like little Easter eggs that perhaps I'm not able to see because every time I see the clips, every time I see the trailers, I get so hype and I don't pay attention to almost none of the Easter eggs because I'm too focused on the graphics, the visuals and everything. I'm so high for it that I can understand it. So what I've been doing, I just like going around the YouTubers, and checking all those people content and reacting to them, because to me that's the only way I can be like understand what's going on, what kind of Easter I'm gonna be seeing once the series goes live and is released to the entire world on Netflix this month. So these videos, let's watch it. Let's go.
We are less than 12 hours. Welcome back to One Piece Explained. We are less than 12 hours away from the One Piece live action series by Netflix and Tomorrow Studios, and this morning they decided to put out a final trailer. Now there are a bunch of new shots in here, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to cover all this in time, but if you're watching this, then I guess I pulled it off.
Yep.
If you're new to my channel or still haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you do. Not only does it help the channel grow and reach more people, but if you've enjoyed my trailer breakdown so far.
And guys, every time I show this, no, wait, I'm trying to switch. And guys, all these type of videos that I'm seeing, please subscribe to these creators, because these creators do great content. They're completely better than me, but subscribe to their channels and subscribe, give them some likes, because it's awesome. I support content creators just like them, and it's kind of cool. And also, you can subscribe to me if you like my stupidness. So hilarious. Let's go back.
Then you may enjoy my in-depth episode breakdowns that I plan on doing for every episode of the live action series starting tomorrow. There's some
That's the
stuff
thing.
in this trailer that
How
I've
this guy
already covered in
gonna
my
do
previous
those?
breakdowns. And if you're brand new and haven't seen any of them, there will be a link
Like,
to a playlist with all of
like
them
how
in
this
the
guy's gonna
description.
do all these
In this
like
breakdown,
reactions
I'll be covering most of the completely
without
new
getting
sequences or details that I think
getting
are the most
copyright
worth
strikes
watching.
and stuff, because
As
I've been getting
always,
copyright
I
stuff,
try and
and I
make
just
these
been
live
doing
action
2-3
videos
videos
with the
about it,
intent of being
like showing
engaging and
like the
informative for
teasers
both
and the
longtime
trailers,
fans
and
as
I've
well
been
as
getting
any
copyright.
potential new One Piece fans.
I don't
So I'll be
understand
trying my
how
best
how
not to
this
give
guy's
away
gonna do
any
it.
big secrets or reveals that are
But
best
kudos
experienced
for them,
within the
man. Kudos
context
for
of the
them.
manga, the anime,
That's why I
or now the live
feel
action itself.
reaction
So with all that
videos, or
said,
the
let's get
reaction
into
niche
it.
is not gonna
To
be
begin
my
this look
my
at
main
the map
focus
of
for my
East Blue
channels.
that we
But
saw
yeah,
in prior
but
trailers.
let's shut
A
up
few
and let's
weeks
go.
ago, there was an exhibition of some of the props used in the series, and this map was among them. In this image, we can make out some key places such as Dawn Island, where Windmill Village is located and Luffy is from,
Yeah.
Shell's Town, the Konomi Islands where Nami is from, and what looks to be Orange Town. There's also Mirror Ball Island down here, which is the island where most of Django's cover story takes place, as well as the home of the in-universe fashion brand Doskoi Panda. That's a really cool Easter egg. You'll also notice Logue Town over here, the place where Roger was born and executed. And of
That's a
course,
cool map, though.
surrounding the
That's a
Eastern
cool
Loop,
map.
you have the Red Line, the Grand Line, the Calm Belt, stuff like that. All places that we'll cover in Season 2, most likely. Nami asserts that the One Piece is a myth, to which Luffy replies, "Can't wait to see the look on your face when we find it." Now, a lot of the dialogue in this series is going to be original and not necessarily carried over from the source material. In a recent interview with the New York Times, Oda himself spoke on the differences between the mediums of live action and manga and the necessary changes you have to make between the two. If you have any hesitations yourself, I think it's important to keep this in mind. This is not trying to replace nor retell the story as it took place in the manga. There's this really cool transition to Shellstown where we start off on a map or some parchment, and it turns into that shot we've seen in the previous trailers.
Like, look at this, man. That's so awesome, bro. I saw the trailer for this. Like the details for it is pretty cool.
Luffy and Kobe
It's pretty,
look up at the night sky from their little boat. Notice the half moon.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Celestial objects such as the moon are a big part of One Piece's story, and the moon is usually present whenever an important or momentous scene is depicted in the manga. Oda even used to name various chapters after phases of the moon, so I'm so glad that they've kept this little thematic
Wow.
detail.
See, I didn't see that. I didn't notice that
We
at
have this
all.
cool shot of all these various ships outside of a port. Now, it's hard to place where this is exactly, but if you notice closely,
Like seriously, I didn't notice none of that stuff watching the trailers. See, that's it. That's what I'm telling you. I'm terrible at this because I really didn't notice none of that. None of those little details like about the moon and stuff. Like these guys are so good and so deep to the details more than me that it just amazed me. Kudos, man. Kudos for these people, man. Kudos for these content creators that make this. I'm just a reaction guy. Trying to hype myself more than what I already am. It's so freaking hilarious. Oh man, it's so freaking hilarious. Let's go back.
this ship right here looks to be Mihawk's coffin boat.
Yeah.
Now, in the source
Yep, that's
material,
Mihawk.
Mihawk, of course, visits the Baratier, as we've seen in the prior trailers, but this isn't the Baratier. This is a full-fledged island. So my guess is that the town we see in the back here is actually Logtown, and this shot is of all the various pirates setting sail after witnessing Roger's execution. The architecture resembles that of Logtown too. This roof, as well as this dome, may be the ones from the buildings we saw during Roger's execution, and over here, we see a building that looks an awful lot like the Marine base in Logtown. As we know from Chapter 0, Mihawk was present at Roger's execution, so that explains the ship. There are a couple other ships here that I'm not too certain about. I've been trying to place them. This ship right here has a similar color scheme to that of the Oro Jackson, the ship of the Roger pirates, as well as
See, I didn't see that. I didn't notice that neither.
As the figurehead. And on the other side here, we
didn't
have a
notice that.
pink-coated ship that sort of resembles the Black Cat pirate ship as it was depicted in one episode of the anime.
Oh wow,
though
that's
the
cool.
official color scheme is a little bit different. But I think both of these guesses.
See,
don't make
this
that
guy's
much
so
sense.
deep on
I'm
this.
sure we'll get a better look at this shot within the context of the episode, but if you have any ideas on whose ships these could be in the meantime, I'd love to hear in the comments. We see Kobe looking at the Going Merry through a looking glass with Garp standing right behind him. And if it wasn't evident by now, it really does seem like Garp and the Marines will be tailing the Straw Hats across the East Blue in this series, as we suggested in the episode title and plot synopsis breakdown. Mihawk brings up King of the Pirates.
Man, look at
and this
Mihawk,
is
man.
likely an
Mihawk is so
adaptation of
freaking
Luffy
cool.
and Mihawk's brief interaction from
Like seriously, man, Mihawk is the goat, bro.
up King of
Look at that. Mihawk looks so freaking cool. Like literally, look at that. Look at that, bro. Like the beard, the sword back here, everything about Minha, the costume, everything about Minha is like legit awesome, bro. Look at that. This is the next character that I feel the casting really perfect. Just like I said that they casted Osa on one of my live streaming videos. They casted the Minha the cast perfectly awesome as well. It's pretty cool, pretty freaking cool.
of the Pirates, and this is likely an adaptation of Luffy and Mihawk's brief interaction from the manga, where Mihawk tells Luffy that his path is even more difficult than Zoro's. Speaking of, we get an extended sequence of their bout between the two. We see Zoro prepare his blades to do the iconic 3,000 Worlds move, but there's a part later on in this trailer that's really interesting to me. I think we're supposed to think that this is just part of the Baratier sequence with the dialogue that's going on, but if you look at the ground, well, it's the ground. The Baratier is a seafaring restaurant in the middle of the ocean, so there shouldn't be any ground to stand on. My hope is that this scene is actually an adaptation of Mihawk's encounter with Shanks in Chapter 96. But looking at the damage in the background, this could perhaps even be a flashback from Don Krieg or Gin recalling when Mihawk destroyed their fleet. I'm super curious to see how this plays out. Arlong and his crew walk through the doors of the Baratier, and we get our first good look at Chu, We saw a brief glimpse of him in a previous trailer as he was present in the background, but I love the practical effects used on the fisherman in this series. I know people have their hesitations, but they're going for a bit more of a hyper-realistic look, and I think it really does work. It just may take a little bit of time for you to get used to. I'll note that there may be a cut to a different person entering a different set of doors, as the boots we see here may not be the boots that we see Arlong wearing later in the trailer when we see him kicking Luffy off the dock. But we'll have to see how it goes. Now, one of my favorite shots from this trailer is that of Kurobi swimming through the water. It looks absolutely stunning and really conveys how adept fishermen are in
looks
that
awesome.
habitat. Let's talk about the big top real quick. A couple of new shots of Buggy here, and there's the shot of a woman with a flintlock. I'm not exactly sure who this is. It could be just an extra or a random crewmate. She definitely looks to be at Buggy's big top circus tent looking at the background, but we'll just get a better idea of who this actually is when we get to the episode itself. We get our first clear look at Kabaji, played by Sven Roigrok. We discussed in a previous breakdown how Kabaji is a member of Buggy's Pirates, and apparently the actor is actually a trained acrobat who performed as part of the Cirque du Soleil. So this is some spot-on casting here. He's exchanging some words about Luffy with Zoro, who has been pinned to a giant dartboard. The episode with Buggy Circus seems to have a lot of these deadly carnival games associated with it, as we see Luffy trapped in a water tank later on in this trailer. And then there's this great close-up shot of Garp's marine ship with a dog figurehead in all its glory.
So cool,
this
I'm just so hype.
Speaking of, we get our
I'm
first
just so hype for this, bro.
Vincent Reagan sounds great. The delivery of these lines is so full and really works, and he's wearing his hat with the dog's head, just like he did in the source material. Oh, it's so good. Standing beside him is
hype
Bogart,
for this, bro.
I'm
so freaking hype for this, bro. Like, so hype.
We got some promotional stills recently giving us a better look at him, and he's played by Armando Camp. This is all part of an extended sequence of the crew defending against the cannonball shot from Garp's ship, something that we've been piecing together over the past few weeks. Nami opens the doors into the interior of a building in Arlong Park, and you can tell from the floor that this is the same set where Arlong and Luffy do battle as shown in the previous trailers. This is likely an adaptation of the map room from the source material. Then there's this awesome sequence of Nami fighting a marine soldier while she's in her marine disguise. This seems to be taking place inside the
Man, that's gonna be an epic episode, bro. That's gonna be an epic episode. I don't know if it's the first episode, whatever episode, but that's gonna be freaking good, man. I'm gonna be so like in sync with it.
As opposed to being three separate parts that she puts together, like in the manga. And while I think this is just for practical purposes, I do think it's kind of cool to think about this with the context of how her staff works in the current manga. Usopp, Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro all look over a lit-up Kokoyashi village, as we can tell by the tangerines, and then we get a close-up look of Genzo.
Yeah, man, he looks fucking awesome too, bro.
We saw a small glimpse of him in the background.
Just like the comic book and the comic book, just like the manga and the anime. He looks legit.
The dialogue in the sequence just really hits, by the way. Luffy talking about following your dreams, and then Nami's response of not everyone being allowed to. I really feel like that they're going to nail and perhaps even
Sanji, bro. Sanji's cool.
That we get throughout the East Blue. Then there's the shot of the massive Garp ship falling as Kobe and Helmeppo try to dodge. I wonder if this is part of the earlier sequence where Garp's ship shoots at the Straw Hats.
Whoa,
in the source material, another marine ship shoots at the crew, and Luffy deflects it using his Gum Gum balloon, but his aim is off, and it ends up hitting the Baratie instead. Perhaps in this adaptation, the cannonball is going to be sent back at Garp's ship. There's this quick shot of Nami hitting someone, and it looks to be Sham or Siam, depending on when and how you encounter the character, a member of the Black Cat Pirates. We actually see them fight against Zoro later on in this trailer as well, and they're played by Bianca Oosthausen. Later on, there's this first-person perspective shot zooming through the mansion's hallways, which could be the captain of the Black Cat Pirates themselves. There's also this sequence of Garp asking for Straw Hat Luffy. This initial shot seems to be at the marine base in Shellstown, as we can tell from the poster of Morgan on the wall, and perhaps this is when Garp first meets Kobe. But in the back, you can make out a transponder snail. We recently got some promotional stills of these guys over the last few weeks.
Yeah,
and I was
saw
blown
these.
away by how they look.
I saw these.
Apparently,
yeah, I saw these. Whoa, I saw these. I think it was on Twitter. People were going nuts with it, bro. The transponding snails, they look freaky as fuck. Look at that. They look freaking freaky. They look freaky as fuck, bro. But awesome at the same time. Look at it like in full screen. They look freaking freaky with the big mouth and everything. That's just like, ugh. But it's freaking awesome, though. It's freaking cool. With the big lips and stuff. Like, what?
These things are all practical puppets with very slight CGI used for some of the movement. And honestly, they outdid themselves with this.
Yeah, they did.
There's a later shot of Garp where he throws his Admiral jacket off and this scene, which looks to be taking place at either Syrup Village or Kokoyashi Village from the looks of the trees, so perhaps he does actually catch up to our Straw Hat crew. But we'll have to see. Now, one of the final scenes of this trailer is Luffy and Nami falling out of the window of the Shellstown Marine Base with a treasure chest. This is probably the same chest that we saw with them in the previous trailers. Luffy's actor, Iñaki Godoy, actually talked about doing this stunt recently in an interview with Teen Vogue, so check that out if you haven't yet. The very last shot is of Luffy and Zoro exchanging some words in this decadent room that looks to be filled with flowers. Not exactly sure where this could be, perhaps Kai's mansion, but they had these black outfits on. Across these trailer breakdowns, I've talked about how great the creators of the show have been with taking all these various outfits the show has worn across the source material.
Like the outfits and everything, man. Like the costumes, the designs.
Into the show itself. These outfits seem to be from the cover of Volume 6, with Zoro in his black
everything is freaking cool, bro. Like everything is so freaking cool. Like the outfits, the designs of the ships, the design of everything, the lands, everything is so freaking perfect. Like so freaking perfect. I love it. Like every little details is just amazing. Like it's undescribable, bro. Like the outfits, everything, the design, everything, like every little detail. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be so like in deep watching the little details of everything that I know I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff, and that's why I'm watching all these other YouTube videos or other content creators making it, because I know I'm gonna miss it. I know I'm gonna miss it. I'm so I'm so hyped for this, man. And the funny thing is gonna start in an hour or two, because I'm recording this video like right now on Wednesday, because I came from work like a couple hours ago. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. You see my face. I'm tired, sleepy, boy. I don't care. I don't care, because I'm so hyped. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I don't think I'm gonna binge watch if they release the entire episodes, because I know it's 8 episodes for the entire season. I don't know if they're gonna release everything, but at least I'm gonna watch 1 or 2 episodes, and then I'm just gonna sleep. And that's it. And then watch the rest for tomorrow. Because I'm so freaking hype. I'm hype for this. I'm hype. Let's go back to finish this video. It's a couple minutes now.
Suit jacket with a collared yellow shirt underneath. Although Luffy does seem to just have a black vest here. And that's about it for the things I want to talk about in this final trailer. We are so close to the live action series, and I really can't wait. Like I said, I will be doing in-depth breakdowns for the series across the next week, and I can't thank you enough for all the support you've shown.
Hey, I'm gonna be watching him, bro. Anyways, guys, I think that's it for this episode, for this video. Guys, go follow him. Let me switch to the big screen. Go follow this guy, One Piece Explainer. Go follow him, subscribe to him, watch his videos. I've been watching almost all his videos. Look at this. He's been popping videos like nonstop. Go subscribe to him, bro. He's been popping videos nonstop. I saw this video. Probably gonna see this video today, on who knows. But he's been popping videos like crazy. And that's good content creation right now, man. Go subscribe to him, One Piece Explainers. It's pretty cool. I gotta give support to all the content creators, man. They're better than me, man. I'm just starting out this YouTube channel, and I don't think I'm gonna be reacting to a lot of videos, because I don't feel that's gonna be my niche. But when it comes to the One Piece stuff, I'm all for it. Go subscribe to him if you like. Go subscribe to him, and that's it. And if you like to subscribe to me on my stupidness, my craziness, my silliness, come join me as well, guys. My name is Byron Mejia, and this is HelloOJello Studios. This is HelloOJello Studios, guys. Subscribe to me if you're interested. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be doing various type of videos. I've been thinking of different type of ideas, because I feel I don't want to be like in one specific niche, because I still trying to figure out my stuff. But I'm not gonna be one specific niche, because I like all this type of stuff. But if you're interested, just subscribe, and And I think, thank you guys. See you later. My link's by my here, and see you around. And follow me, HelloOJello Studios. Peace, guys. Until next time.